No, because my wife was there, and for her to watch me kick the shit out of 4 other guys would be... Listener Q&A, baby.
We're here.
Yeah, baby.
We haven't done this in a while, but we recognize that y'all really like this segment, and we do as well because we like answering questions from you guys. Again, it gives us a good opportunity to hear what you guys want to hear from us. So what we're going to do is we're going to rapid fire some questions. I can't promise we won't go down any rabbit holes because we probably will. We're just going to start firing them off. So Jake, what do you got for us?
First one off the bat from BRAD250. Who has the worst cars? Oh my goodness.
Holy
shit. Spit it out.
Can we fucking start over here? Jake, what do you got for us?
Who has the worst cart etiquette?
So my rule, I will obey all signs. If there is no sign, I will park 10 feet from the green.
I don't know. I like to be in control of the cart. I feel like not only am I thinking about my next shot, but I'm also thinking about the most efficient way to get from your ball to my ball to your ball to my ball. Music, I've only actually played music in the cart one time this year.
I think they're talking more about like rules, like driving places you're not supposed to drive.
I think so.
I also think we can build off the etiquette of like the person you're riding with too, because that's a big thing.
Yeah, I mean, like you play music even though I don't like it, and it's bothering me less now.
But I think in terms of following the rules, we're pretty even. We're not going to drive up close to any greens. We're not going to like...
Unless there's no sign, then I will.
I'm a big proponent of like, hey, if each one of you is within 10 yards of the green or on the green, like just go park at the next hole.
Yeah, I agree. I get a lot of anxiety when like me and one of us is short of the green, the next guy sailed it over the green. You got to figure out where the fuck you put the cart in.
No, here's what you do. You get dropped off at your ball.
Yep.
You grab your wedge and your putter, and he takes the cart around back to his.
Yeah, you always offer to get out yourself. Like, hey, I'll get out, take my putter and my wedge. You go find your ball. Did we answer the question at all?
Definitely.
Who has the worst etiquette?
I think you both kind of are about the same. Don't shred up the course. Just Jones says, how do you tell the guy in your usual group that you all know he's shaving strokes?
You just call him out. If he's in your usual group, your buddies, you just be like, hey, stop lying.
Yeah, I have a good solution to this too. You need to keep the score.
Yeah, but what if you ask him, you're like, hey, Jake, what'd you get? And he says he got a 4 when you know for a fact he didn't get a 4.
I'm calling him on it because I'm going to count his shots out. I actually had to do this last weekend. Buddy said he got a 7 on a par 5, but I counted him out and he got an 8. And he agreed with it. Like, if you literally count the strokes out for them, how can you argue that?
Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Just call him out, especially if, like you said, if it's his regular group.
Yeah.
They're buddies. And then you use it. You make fun of him for it on the next hole. You ask him what he got, and he's like, I parred that, and you know he did. Like, are you sure you didn't get a 7? You lying sack of shit.
Because then you kind of make him feel bad about it.
That's a good answer. Lifted Long Bed says, I was in an accident, and you guys got me through my 3-week stay at the hospital and home recovery.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah,
dude.
man.
I actually love hearing that.
Me too.
From what I hope we can give you some excitement as to when you get out of the hospital, you know you have something to look forward to, and that's maybe a round of golf with your buddies. We hope you're healing up, man. Thanks again for listening. Thanks to all of you for listening. And yeah, we really appreciate that.
Jake, oh God, buddy, I'm going to butcher your last name. Jake Erlinger. Erlinger. Jake Erlinger.
You know him?
No, but he's a Patreon guy.
Oh, beautiful.
He says, what's in the bag?
Clubs.
Really?
I also have some balls and some tees.
Jesus fuck. What's in your bag? Do you even know what type of clubs you have?
Yeah, I have P5Gs.
P5Gs.
They're like some fucking pings from 2004.
They got bought out by PXG.
I have a Callaway Maverick driver. I got Kirkland wedges, 52, 56, and 60. And then I have a random Callaway Big Bertha 54 that when I bought the driver from the listener, he also sent that. And then I have almost the original ping putter. I have the second model of ping putter, the Phoenix.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
Why?
That you know all that stuff, or that you like you had to somewhat care about that to know exactly.
You know how much I care about my clubs. I'm emotional.
That is true. I'm on a little different side of the spectrum with mine.
What's that supposed to mean, Ryan?
Mine are a little bit newer. And when I say that, I mean like 6 months.
They're babies.
So I have the Strixon ZX7 extra stiff shaft driver. I have the Strixon ZX hybrid, the Titleist TSI 3 wood, which, I mean, take that one for what it is, because I don't know where the fuck that one's going. I also have the Mizuno JPX 921 Hot Metal Pro irons and wedges with 120 grain
How do they
shafts.
come up with that name?
I don't know. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, a little bit of a mouthful. That's what I got for irons and wedges. And then I have the Odyssey 2-ball 10 putter.
Okay.
So,
I forgot the most important club in my bag.
What's that?
I have about a 2002, I believe the brand is Starter, extendable ball grabber prefer retrieving balls from the
That's
water.
important.
This is kind of a follow-up question. This is from Vinny Duca 104. Says, Tyler, will you ever get a new set of clubs, driver and irons?
When I break 90, I'll think about it.
How hard will you think about it?
Not very. I'll probably not do it.
Back end of that question was, when am I getting new clubs too, Jake? Or?
No, it wasn't. There was nothing.
What year is it? 2022? Probably 2024. If you can hold out for 2 years to buy a new set, I'll sell you mine 2 years.
I'm good.
No, I'm kidding. No, not you, listeners.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody asked that.
Whoops.
Jay from Mansfield says, favorite type of hole to play? Example, par 3, short par 4, long par 5.
Easy ones. Make me feel good about myself.
See, I've actually become a big time par 3 guy lately.
Oof.
Yeah.
I've just recently flipped to liking par 5s because you get a chance to save yourself.
Yeah, par 5s are really nice because you can risk putting one like in the water or OB or anything like that, and you can still save par.
Also super tight to get a 7 and it's only a double bogey.
I know, isn't that a good feeling? God, you go from a triple on a par 4 to a double on a par 5. That is a really good feeling. I mean, one of the worst feelings in golf is a double or triple bogey on a par 3 because it's hard to come back from that. It's like, hey, you're 160 yards out and it takes you 6 shots.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was a par 5, that probably would have taken you 8 shots. I've become a big par 3 guy, partially because there's the opportunity for a hole-in-one.
Par 3 with no water also gives you like the great chance to blade one and still get it on the green.
Yes, 100%.
Exactly.
Long par 4, eat shit.
Yes.
Short par 4 each.
David Craig Elliott says, what golf course feature keeps you guys coming back?
I am a big proponent of lots of trees. Number one, because we're big atmosphere guys. We're big nature guys.
I was going to say views. Like, I don't care how well I play on it. If the course looks awesome and you see some cool shit, you know me. I'm a big fan of seeing cool shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Then I'll come back to the course. Don't care how fast the greens are, how wide the fairways are. If it's a sick course, I'm coming back.
Texas Ranger says, proper etiquette when you're mid-fairway and the folks behind you play into you.
This has happened to me.
It's happened to me.
I don't know proper etiquette because the one time it happened bad, it was like episode 3 of this podcast and I fucking spazzed.
I think you have every right to say something. And I don't like to be the guy, you might think I'm confrontational, but I'm not whatsoever. But there was a round my wife and I were playing Saturday morning at the lake. We're on a short par 4. We're on the green still. No question these guys can see us. And they hit, one went over the top and one went short of the green. When they drove up, I said something to them and they played it off as if like it was no big deal or like, I guess I don't know what you're talking about. That fucking pissed me off.
Did you say anything after that?
No, because my wife was there and for her to watch me kick the shit out of 4 other guys would be... I'm kidding. No, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to put her in an awkward situation. So I didn't say anything.
So proper etiquette, what I think you should be allowed to do is if somebody hits at you and there's just no reason for it, they hit at you and it gets pretty fucking close, take their ball and throw it backwards, throw it in the woods. Make sure they see you do it, though.
I've had my ball thrown before and it does make you feel pretty shitty.
How much have weekly lessons helped accelerate the
Jake, are you illiterate?
This is the
today?
last question. Make sure it's a good
I'm
one.
literally
Last question.
illiterate. Fuck, marry, kill. Your driver, your irons, or your putter.
I'm going to marry my putter, my driver, kill my irons.
What?
Nah, I'll kill my
You're
driver.
marrying your driver?
No, I'm marrying my putter.
You're banging your driver?
I don't know.
I'm killing my driver because I can get off the tee with any other club. I'm marrying the putter. I'm going to agree with you with that. I am banging my irons and I am killing the driver immediately.
I really like my driver. I
do too. It's a sweet club.
My irons, they're on the last leg anyway.
I get that.
That's more of a mercy kill than anything.
But you have to keep the irons close to your heart.
Yeah, I'm putting them out of their misery.
I would put wedges in with irons.
Well, then that's just not fair. There's too many clubs there. And then it's just one club, the rest of your clubs.
Right, but irons is plural. Driver and putter are not. We've set the fact
The
that
wedges don't count as your irons.
I would consider them in the iron family.
They're cousins, but they're not irons.
You can still chip with a 9-iron.
You can full swing a driver just like an iron.
You either have to marry or bring them irons home from the 19th hole and have your way.
I think I'm taking the irons. I'm bringing them to the back 40, and I got to put them out of their misery.
God,
That's
I never would have expected that out of you.
Yeah.
What about you, Jake?
Killing my driver. Can't swing with it anyways.
I like your driver.
You've always loved my driver, and I've never been able to figure it out. So I'm killing it, and I'm marrying my irons.
Thank you.
Yep, there's nothing you can't do off of a tee box with a 5-iron that you could do with like a hybrid or a driver. And then I'll just the putter.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind that. That putter, it's beautiful. It always has your back when you need it. And when you need it most, it's not there for you. So maybe I'm going to kill
It's like
the
a
putter.
marriage.
Yeah.
Hell, that's a breakfast ball.